Hi there, welcome to another educational video document in my Web3 expedition. This is an important video. So the last time I did a video about USDAI, we all know that the cap has been reached, deposit cap, so you cannot really mine the airdrop directly. We discussed a way to bypass this deposit cap using the Pendle strategy or DeFi strategy. But I discovered something that is of relevance, and you may not know about this or figure it out on your own. So I decided to do a video about it. So there are two categories to this. There is the ICO category and the airdrop category. So in the last video, I thought I was covering the airdrop category. I found out that I was covering the ICO category. How so? So I noticed that I'm ICO aligned. Now I want to be ICO aligned because 70% of the supply uh more points, more allo points. I don't really know what this means, by the way. I assume that there is going to be an ICO event, and you see here it says KYC and purchase required. So I don't know if it's 70% of the supply that is going to the sale. So it says 70% of the floating supply will be available to purchase via the ICO for those who end the campaign ICO aligned. Wow. Okay, so now you have to make a decision as to whether you want to be ICO aligned or airdrop aligned. Now, for the airdrop, it's only 30% of the supply. So 30% of the floating supply will be airdropped to those who end the campaign airdrop aligned. So you want to be decided on this. Do you want to be airdrop aligned or ICO aligned? Airdrop aligned, no KYC, it's an airdrop. A tangible amount of the supply is going there, 30%. ICO aligned 70% of the supply. KYC is required, purchase is required. Generally, I like ICO. I don't mind purchasing. That's just my mentality. Okay. So in the next video, I will need to get some stats, some stats. How many are participating in the airdrop category? How many in the ICO category to weigh it matters. Now, I don't know if you can align for both. I feel that you can. Why do I say so? Although predominantly I'm ICO aligned. Now, to be ICO aligned and bypass the deposit cap, this is what you want to do. So if you go to portfolio, you scroll down. So this is the ICO aligned category here, and this is the airdrop category here. So any DeFi activity here is going to give you points towards the airdrop aspect involving staked USDI. So you see, I experimented with this just to gather data. I'm now at 7K points, allo points in that category. Now, if you want to be ICO aligned, anything involving unstaked or liquid USDI. So predominantly, this is where I started, and you will see that my position is here in this pendule strategy. I didn't put much yet because I'm still gathering data. So I removed some of it, sold some of it to buy some of this so that I can see what the situation is. So you see, I put 200, I removed 21 to put on this other side, and I've started earning low points in this category. Now, speaking of this, uh, it's as simple as clicking here, and it will lead you to this portal here. Mm, wow, my battery. Just a moment, please. Wow. So there is, I also want to explore Plasma. So Plasma is already on Pendle. Okay, just a moment back. This one. Okay, so the portal has actually changed. Before you could deposit directly here, but now they've changed it. So you can click here. If you want to have exposure to Plasma, you can click here. I will do a video about that. I've seen a platform on Plasma I'm interested in. Next video. Okay, so I put my LP on Arbitrum. I'm not going to dwell much in this video on Pendle. I've already done that in the previous video. You should know how to put up a Pendle position, YT. I'm, you can contact me about that. But generally, you would purchase YT USDAI. This is for the ICO aligned category. You can use any asset on Arbitrum to do so. then you are basically renting equity for the tenure of 48 days to earn points, after which you'll lose your deposit, something like that. However, there is APR of 38%. But if you want to be airdrop aligned, what you will do, let's go back to this place, is uh this. Okay, so you see this is now SU staked USDAI. You are going to buy YTS USDAI. The tenure is the same, APR is in the same realm. It's just that points is not as fast because the allocation dedicated to that is just 30%. So that's normal. So you get a position here and then you will start earning points. Now, alignment wise, I believe it has to do with which one is more. So if you have more, so you see this is my position, me is 97% ICO, 3% airdrop. So it looks like I would still get an airdrop, an allocation in the airdrop, but more of my allocation will be towards the ICO. Okay, you can improve this if you swap positions. You can go all airdrop aligned. For example, I will go both in my case. Okay, protocol, it says 66% ICO. That is overall. I think this is referring to overall alignment by people. Many are inclining more towards ICO, 34% towards airdrop. That's my assumption there. You can get started. Link will be in the description. You want to get started as soon as possible with this. I believe it's going to fare well because there are not many participants, by the way. There are just around, let me just say 40,000 or less. Because there is a deposit cap, it's DeFi. People generally aren't very active with DeFi, especially, yes, generally. So this one can turn out huge. Stable coin backed by AI infra, strong narrative. Bringing us to the end of this video. In the description, you'll find Guide AI there. A lot of AI related airdrops, stablecoin related airdrops, perp dex related airdrops. I'm going more DeFi centric going forward with respect to airdrops. So check the description out. But this is important. Visit airdropc.com because I'm now revamping it. I'm spending the next few days to fill it up with 200 airdrops at least. So I'm going to remove all these buttons here. They have not been effective. I settled down on the site. I've not been able to settle down all along to find out how I can, revamp it, make it more orderly and stuff like that. And I figured out how to do so. So this is how the look will be going forward. It will be like this, not very fancy, but effective. So tabs per category, then airdrop information with videos for each of them. So I'll have like 200 videos per airdrop. I'm going to fill this up very quickly. Okay, so for now, go to airdropc.com. Also, submit your email here to subscribe to airdrop reminders. Contact me using this contact form, this Telegram, and this Twitter. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Stay awesome, take action.